Okay, really thirsty? Ask and it is given. I'm not even gonna say, is the glass half full or is the glass half empty? Because clearly the jar is empty. Just written this down because I thought it was really powerful. I feel a little bit parched. Okay, here we go. We are filming again. Welcome back, I'm Tiffany. Here are the downloads that I have experienced in the last 30 days. I realize that I am at a turning point. I realize I have grown. Not figuratively, I'm still 5'1". I realize I still have a lot of inner work and work to do. In some ways, like I feel a bit off, and I really had to figure out what it is that I need to do to move forward. Here's the update. I have previously started a 90-day run for my business, and I've spoken about this in other videos, which I can link here and here. This 90-day run is specifically not only just for my business, but also for my own health, spiritual, and creative personal goals. In 30 days, it has really been quite a journey and process and experience already. So when I was writing out the points of what I wanted to share in this video, I was feeling more in like a low frequency, a low vibrational state. And however, I realized that this doesn't have to be like a big sad story. These points of when you come to challenge and adversity and where your energy is off or where things may be off, this is actually the most powerful time to envision and create what it is that you truly want and how it is that you want your life to be and how you want yourself to be. The greatest thing is that definitely, yes, I have created some momentum and energy within my business, and I've been implementing new strategies and methods and I've like outsourced some work, and so I've definitely seen a shift in moving forwards in the overall picture of building my business, my online business. And I realize that it's definitely an ongoing process. Being an entrepreneur, constantly having to up-level your skills and learn what you need to do to really build out a huge organization and really be working towards financial profit and really working towards, wealth consciousness, not just monetary, but also professionally. That's really the beautiful thing, that we are our business. My online business is really a living entity in itself. The more that I am growing and evolving and shifting, and so is my business. Building my personal brand online and the online business, it's just a continual process, which is never ending, which is a beautiful thing. Here are some cool definitions of some words that I researched and I wanted to share with you. Turning, it's where a road branches off in another direction. Point, a particular spot, place, or position on an area or on a map, object, or surface. And envision, imagine as a future possibility, visualize. Manifest, display or show a quality or feeling by one's acts or appearance, demonstrate. These were really words that I thought were really relevant and that maybe you can also relate to. Definitely at this turning point, I've definitely been utilizing different practices to envision what it is that I'm creating and who I wish to become, as well as I am all about manifestation, the law of attraction you've likely heard before. We had a new moon last week. I feel that we're like in this energetic shift, like collectively and universally. I feel that within myself. I feel that on a mental level, an emotional level, an energetic level, a physical level. I feel like things are shifting and moving and evolving and changing, as they always are anyways. Okay, not to get like super woo-woo, definitely feel this shift. I'm sure that you can also relate when you're really in tune with your energy. I definitely am attuned to my energy right now, and I'm really feeling that there are certain things that I personally need to do to really like open up the portal, to allow what is going to come to me, to allow what the universe will conspire and deliver to me. I really am in this place where I'm feeling like I need to open up and start to channel what is coming to me, practicing the art of allowing and really being in this mode of like, I am ready to receive. That's where gratitude is needed. That's where manifestation needs to start to come into play. Also need to just start to embody manifestations that are truly deserving to you. What's beautiful is actually having the awareness that I'm at this turning point, this juncture in my life, this place in my life right now and within myself. And we actually have the choice and we have the ability to be able to shift and change and evolve and make a difference to our current reality. Like, we really actually do have that ability. Also, I really have no qualms about the age that I'm at. I am soon, next month, going to be 42. I really do feel, maybe it's also like a chemical thing or a hormonal thing, which I'm sure it is. However, I do know that it is literally like, if I'm 42 years old, I definitely feel like I'm in a different season and phase of my life than I was at 32 and then when I was at 22. And the phase of my life right now is, I'm so grateful for the life that I have created for myself living here in Bali. Regardless of where you are living in the world, everybody has their own way that they're living their life. And for me, my Bali life right now is all about building my online business, creating things digitally, really embodying and practicing spiritual practices and mastering my mindset, really doing inner work, personal development work, focusing on improving my surfing because I surf every day. And the phase of my life is definitely not that I am all consumed with the typical Bali life, constantly going out. I mean, Bali is definitely open now. For the last couple of years, give or take a few months ago when I was a little bit more socially out and about, for the last couple of years since I turned 40, I have been more of like a homebody. I'm definitely a very social person. I love to talk. I'm a very good communicator. I'm always interested in people and their stories and where they've been, what they're doing, what they're creating. However, I feel like that my phase right now is like, and maybe to some people it's a little boring. It's me in this phase of just focused more on a few things of my life, different to the priorities that I had in previous years, if that makes sense. Okay, and side note, never let time be an objection, an excuse, or a reason, or really just your bullshit from stopping you from doing something or showing up or wanting something or creating something. From when we were younger or experiences that you had before, this really starts to shape the way that you view time. And time doesn't have to be such a linear, stuck construct. Yes, we live in days and months and weeks and hours and minutes. However, when it comes to living your life and doing things, I don't think that it needs to be so structured that you have to have things done in a certain time or a certain age, right? For me, I've really focused in the last, even since last year and more so this year, in really embodying and letting go of any time constructs that I have put on myself in thinking that I need to achieve something by a certain age or time or date. And I think that's the most beautiful thing, is that I have my vision and that I'm like really hard going out after that or striving towards that. I realize I'm not exactly where I need to be, but what's beautiful is that I'm so grateful and I'm so proud of myself that I'm not where I used to be. And that's a beautiful thing when you can come from this place of acceptance and gratitude of where you are now. Then that's the most powerful place to jumpstart yourself in creating your vision and where you're working towards and where you want to get to and who you want to become. This is where I really feel that I am in this shift, because even 4 months ago, I'm definitely in a different energy and mindset than I was even 4 months ago. And thank goodness that I have tools and resources and ways, spiritual practices, healthy routines, and things that I do that can help me be in this place to keep moving forwards. Here's 2 questions that you can answer yourself that I have done some journaling on myself. And the first question is, if you didn't feel guilt, what would you let go of? And then the second one is, if time and money were not an issue, what would you be doing and how would you be showing up? I think they're very powerful questions, and I've definitely done the journaling and inner work on those. Kind of interesting because it's like, am I tired? I'm feeling like discomfort, a little bit of like anxiety and resistance with those feelings and states of being. Something is up. Instead of indulging and staying in that low vibration, I'm so grateful that I'm like, what do I need to figure out? What do I need to embody? What do I need to change that can shift me out of that state of being? When we think about what we truly desire in the future, we can actually start to create that now in the present moment. I think it's really impactful. I think it's really integral and significant to figure out how to bridge the gap of where you are now to where you wish to be. How do you create that transition? How do you create that shift? The two things that I mentioned before was having a gratitude practice and the art of manifestation. So let's talk about, first of all, manifesting. Manifesting is really about being in the energy, the realm of where you desire to be in the future, and then radiating in this moment now in that vibration of having all that you are desiring for the future, but radiating, vibrating, being in that frequency of the now. I hope that makes sense. It's almost like your mind can't distinguish the difference between now and in the future. So if you really identify and think and feel and get really clear, have clarity on what it is in the future, the success that you want in the future, you desire in the future, when you think how that's going to look and feel and be for you in the future, that vibration, that energy, that frequency, if you can start to bring that into the now and vibrate and radiate and be in that realm and be in the vortex of that now, it's like you're opening up the portal for that abundance to flood in. And that's the art of manifesting. It's almost like tricking your mind in thinking that like you are already at where you desire to be. Being here in the now of where you wish to be, becoming what you wish to attract. You want to attract all that abundance and joy and wealth and opportunity and love and happiness and all the things for the future. Now, if you can start to bring that now into the now and vibrate from that place and space, that is what manifesting is. Okay, that was a lot. And this is a practice, like so many things are a practice. If you only manifest once a month and wonder why your dreams have not come true, maybe you should take some more aligned action and consistency, right? All spiritual practices, including manifestation, are practices, and they should be done with consistency and with intention and with mindfulness and with purpose. So of course, it does start with having faith. Having faith and belief in a greater force that is larger than you can imagine. Having faith in something that's bigger than yourself. You have probably read the book Ask and It Is Given. It is written by Abraham Hicks and Esther Hicks. Very powerful book. If you want me to do a review on that, we can. The book is Ask the Universe and It Is Given. You know, when sometimes like you're driving around the car park and you're like, oh gosh, like I really need a parking spot. And then you like send, you know, out to the universe, please send me a parking spot. And then if you're lucky and it's aligned for you, then all of a sudden you drive past and there's a parking spot. This also I do with waiting for waves. Sometimes if I'm like waiting for a wave for so long and nothing's coming and everybody else is getting the waves, I get very quiet and centered and grounded as much as I can sitting on my surfboard in the water. I say in my mind, I speak out into existence, I speak out to the universe, please send me a wave. I'm asking, please send me a wave. And then magically like a wave comes and it's like, and then it's like an awesome wave and it's like, that That is not spooky, but that is like, that's how it works, right? It's actually crazy when you can really align your energies, you can really zone in and be connected and be in a flow. We really can create extraordinary things. This is the power of our thoughts. This is the power that causes us to take action and then causes our reality to unfold. Here's my cheesy metaphors. When the glass or the jar is empty, there is so much space for opportunity and experience to be filled up here. So good. So good. I love water. Here are your actionable steps for this vlog. There are 5 things that I can recommend for you to be able to shift your life and transition from your turning point to your desired outcomes. Number 1, these are tools that I use daily, weekly, which are really my spiritual practices, but they can be just your, personal development, the inner work, whatever you like to call it. First one is visualization, and you can do this every day. You can do this even as the first thing when you wake up in the morning. I like to do this actually when I go to sleep. Spending, a minimum of, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You can spend longer, whatever time that you do have. However, do set aside some time. Really use your imagination to really dream and think and visualize and bring to your mind, really envision how you would look, how you would feel, what you would smell, what you would see, what you would touch, what you would hear in the future of where you wish to be when you have achieved what you are striving towards. How you are going to be in the future of that person that you want to be. Future pace, that image, that vision, that frequency, that vibration, that feeling, that time. Does that make sense? Starts with the visualization of actually getting clear with the success that you are desiring for in the future. The next one is very cool. It's a vision board, or you can do this as like a word mapping. Word mapping is where you literally just, get a piece of paper, a pen, and you write down on your page all words of your goals, your intentions, your desires, your vision, and just write everything to do with what you are working towards. Other one is creating a vision board, and you can literally make this from, if you have magazines, and you can cut everything out and get a big piece of cardboard or a cork board or just, big piece of paper, or you can also do this digitally. I created mine in Canva. There are some other websites. However, I do recommend Canva. You choose images and words or any other visuals, and you combine that together, and you have that as your vision board. And that's also then part of your visualization. When you're constantly looking at your vision board, or you spend 5 minutes looking at it in the morning, or have it somewhere where you can see it often, when you look at your vision board, it starts to really emote and transmit that energy of how you will feel in the future when you have achieved all those things that you are desiring. And again, that is getting you into a good feeling state. So vision boards are very powerful. When you really visually see right in front of you on your vision board and you're visualizing what you're desiring, that is very powerful, and that really starts to turn the wheels of manifestation, the law of attraction, for the universe to then again conspire and deliver what is meant for you and what will unfold for you. Writing affirmations is also very powerful. You could actually start with a negative and think, I am not confident. And then you rewrite that, you re-script that, you flip the switch and you say, I am confident, I am powerful, I am empowered, I am successful, my success is inevitable, I always have time for that which is important and meaningful to me. So when you write your affirmations and you put it into a positive sense of you are already what you wish to be, feel, attract, when you write those positive affirmations and you say those and you read those, again, it's the practice of allowing that energy, that frequency to start to vibrate through you so you can start to manifest and really become those affirmations. And it again puts you into this good feeling state. The embodying and meditating, separate but together. When we meditate, you can't really explain meditation and how you feel because that's individual to everybody. Meditation is an experience that needs to be experienced by yourself and not explained by somebody else of how you should feel. And in that meditative state, we really start to then can embody again the thoughts, the feelings, the energy, the vibration of all that we truly wish to desire and what we are working towards and what we wish to accomplish. As we start to meditate and get into that state, we really then start to embody that. An embodiment of all that you desire and what you wish to become is also a practice, because we can go in and out of those states of, our truth embodiment, our embodiment of confidence, and our embodiment of our true self. I regularly, probably 5 to 7 mornings out of the week, I follow Joe Dispenza meditations. I follow them on YouTube. I also have purchased some of his from his website. When you start to change your energy, you can change your life. And this can be achieved with meditation. What's beautiful is when you listen to the guided meditations or when you do the meditations yourself, we're really setting that intention. And then once we've set that intention, then it's actually also a practice of letting the intention and the expectation go and just be open to a new world of infinite possibilities. And again, this is an embodiment practice. This is a meditation practice. This is an energy that we can start to shift within ourselves. Change your energy, change your life. That brings me to the end of this vlog, this sit down video for you. I do hope that you found some value in this. Seek the next best thing that you can so that you can move yourself and your life forward. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to leave them. Otherwise, I will see you next video. Good night.